Uh, yeah, I'm pretty upset right now. I'm not even gonna plug the guy's channel because the lady who did his scheduling kind of ugh, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so upset. I was supposed to meet to have my van build checked out and put it on the internet, and I was going to use that as an opportunity to try to build a fan base for RV living. And I'm not going to be here in Arizona after the middle of December, and they were like, um, originally the lady had told me that the 18th she would be ready to do the interview, and now she's saying she can't do them anytime after this weekend. And I'm like, you can't do one interview where I can drive to you. I can drive out to you so you can do a 20-minute interview. And I didn't say that to her. I was just real. I just kept it very short. Said, "Hey, unfortunately, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm going to be out of Arizona, but dude, no words can describe how upset I am about this. I came out to Arizona partially so I could get this interview done. It's 3,000 miles on my vehicle. Um, so, yeah, I'm kind of at it like a crossroads. I think with the channel and with everything right now. I was hoping that that would help, boost my audience organically and be able to help people that are doing the van life with some of the ideas that I have for my channel as far as how to stuff and things of that nature. But unfortunately, um, I might have to sit down with Ray and go back to the original plan for the channel, which would just be entertainment, because uh, the work that I've put into trying to build this, how to do the van life, when the truth is that, like, I do the van life, but I'm not gonna like build a whole channel for the next 5 years on it. I've been solely focused on creative works and entertainment, and I don't want to continue to have hiccups like this and disappointments because it's frustrating. And I cannot believe that they didn't do they didn't schedule the interview. I mean, it's like, you can't really. I don't. Ah, man, I'm not going to try to sit here and I'm pissed. I am so so pissed, and I am. And are you a gas station? I am a gas station attendant. Where in the country are you? You know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you. So I do the van life, right? And I was gonna do a how-to content for the van life, but it's not working out. And I was supposed to get interviewed on my build by this huge van life guy that does all this stuff, but the lady didn't help me. His interview lady, she didn't do what she was supposed to on her end. She was supposed to email me back. I finally emailed her back, and like she was irresponsible on her end. And now, what's up, man? William Rev is in the country am I? I'm in Arizona. So, in a long story short, I'm going to just continue to do the van life. I'm going to Florida here in about a month. I'm going to hike the Grand Canyon in about 2 weeks. And I'm going to continue to upload content. And what's up, everybody? And I'm not going to try to do anything for anybody anymore, except for things in the, what's up, man? Except for things on the live feed. Hey, we got a customer right now. You're in Christopher Arizona. You're in Arizona as well. All right, give me 2 seconds, everybody. I gotta help this customer first, and then I'll be right back. Drink chocolate milk. It's good for the soul. What do you define as van life? Well, I define van life as living in a van and making it as comfortable as possible and not having to pay crazy amounts of money for rent. That's primarily why I do it, until I can get some property and continue to, I don't even know. We're all just on a big rock floating through space. What's up, man? Is that going to be it for you?
I need 10 on pump 10 regular.
10 on pump 10 regular. You know, I was going to say, I think 4 of those are cheaper, but no, it's $6.99 for 3.
In Cottonwood, they have 4 for 8.
Yeah, I think that's here too, dude.
Is it? Let's try it.
It might be, yeah. And wait, what? How much gas did you want on pump 10?
Yeah.
All right. Pump 10. All right. Regular?
Yeah.
Let me see if the monster.
Do this thing.
Yeah. It did not go down. You want me to get rid of one?
Yeah, I only took off 1, so 13.
Okay. We'll take away 1.
Yeah.
2048 is going to be your total. Do you want a bag for all this?
Yes.
All right, man. How's your day going? Good?
Yeah, it's not up for it.
Well, that's good. Then you get to relax, right?
Yeah, I go home. A couple days off, so happy about that.
There you go. All right. Card.
Yep.
All right.
Happy?
There you go. And you're all set. You want a receipt?
No, we're good.
All right, man. You take it easy, dude. Have a good day. So, in Arizona, I just say I'm in Arizona. I am around the Flagstaff, Cottonwood, Sedona area. But, yeah, man. So, I'm pretty discouraged about it. I came all the way out here to get that interview, and now I'm just gonna say that channel is a piece of shit. Period. The end. I'm not gonna fucking be nice. I'm really, 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 really disappointed at. I mean, I fucking drove all the 3,000 miles from Ohio to get this interview, and dude, I'm gonna totally anybody that like goes to that channel, I'm gonna be like, yeah, have fun. You know what is satisfying though? Seeing Jake Paul get smacked by Mike Tyson. I don't know if anybody saw that, but it's great. I'm in Green Valley. I don't know where Green Valley's at. But yeah. So I'm going to continue the channel for 1 more year. If I do that, I mean, maybe 6 more months. If all of you that are on here want to go check out the content, cool. If not, I don't care, because it's kind of now it's definitely pointless. How long have I been living in the van? Okay, so I did a bus life. The first bus I bought, I talk about it in all of the live feeds. If you go and check them out, kind of the stories of them, you go, it's like ordered 1 through 13. I kind of explain everything. I don't know what order I explained it in, but in a nutshell, I've done the road life now for 4 years. So it was probably 6 months. This rip, last rip, it was in a 40-foot shuttle bus for 3.5 years, and that was very interesting. 2 winters of it was in Ohio with no heat, and the rest was in Florida with no air conditioner. That was, which is why, partially why I wanted to get on this interview, is because I am working on a prototype for a mini air conditioner that shows people that are doing the van life, or any needing like to be cool in at hot times, or in states that are really hot, how to build a air conditioner for under $100, a miniature air conditioner for under $100, and it's 12 volts. You just plug it in. So when I'm finished doing that, and like my channel, I have like a whole bunch of content where I was like practicing doing comedy, because this woman I used to hang out with, that is just, I don't talk to her at all anymore. She's an idiot. I know that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. I don't talk to her anymore because we can't get along. But she suggested I do stuff that's funny, and I think she just wanted to see me make an idiot of myself because we don't get along, to be 100% honest. So I'm probably not going to do that type of content anymore. It was really just cheesy humor. And then I got this book on YouTube on how to build a channel and create a channel. And I've been doing everything that it said. And the most views I've gotten was after the how-to series that it said like people build their channel the most on, which I mean is true. And then I'm doing like thumbnails and trying to toggle the algorithm, things of that nature. Like, so all my stuff was like how to build a van from how to do the van life from I'm still upset. How to do the van life from start to finish, and it shows you how to build a van, how to build a home in a Transit Connect from start to finish, what to use, and everything is meant to be like economically friendly and make it so you don't have mold inside the van, because obviously when you're staying in it, you're going to have temperature changes, and like the key thing is insulation. So like, I mean, I go through the whole gambit of how to, if anybody wants to do the van life, like how to build it from start to finish. And you don't have to be like a finished carpenter to make it look good and make it stable and sturdy. You just got to be willing to work. And what I did was I put the instructions in all the episodes. And also, do you find van life lonely? No. No, definitely not. But I will say this, people, they don't treat you, it just depends, I think, on the demographics. So like in Arizona, it's surprisingly like accepted. Like you're not looked at and looked down upon if you do the van life. If you do it in Ohio, people in Ohio generally are not supportive. Like, at least the area that I came from, they are super pretentious people. They think they're better than people. Like they have this like status, like they've arrived because they have a house or a car, and it's like it's super arrogant. I came from Medina, Ohio. It's like one of the worst. This shows you how bad the city is. They had one homeless guy, and he wasn't even begging. He was just homeless, and they banned him from the city. He would stay at night on the sidewalks or at a church, and they banned him from the city. So that tells you the city that I came from. So I would say it's lonely if you are not doing anything. Like if you don't work and you just sit in your van all the time and drive around, I think that's lonely. But like every time I do the van life, I work, because you can work part-time at making $15, $16 an hour and actually save cash. But if you work full-time, which is definitely the goal when I get down to Florida, you can make a lot more money. And my goal is to pay off my my existing student loans, which I have $16,000, $15,000 left in student loans. So that'll blast my credit. And then also my credit cards will be all paid off in the next month. And I'll have a good chunk of change to go back traveling again. So, yeah, but I didn't mean to keep going crazy about the is the van life lonely? But yeah, it's no, not for me. But I do things like I go places. I exercise every day. I'm at the gym every day. I hike every day. I go to church. Let's think what else. You know what takes away a lot of the. Oh, I appreciate the massive respect for financial dedication. Yeah, I want to get, so my goal is to go to Florida and you can get land down in Florida pretty cheap in certain areas. A lot of people say, oh yeah, there's hurricanes. Well, listen, man, weather's everywhere. It doesn't not exist. Just depends on what state you're in, depends on what type of devastating weather that there is. You can be in Ohio and get in a car accident that paralyzes you because of black ice or snow that's 10 inches on the ground. You could be in Arizona and a rock can roll down a cliff and hit the side of your car and screw you up for life. I mean, people they'll be like, "Oh, you're going to Florida? Well, there's hurricanes." Okay, well, there's weather everywhere. So, but yeah, there's parts of Florida that you can get super cheap acreage. So my plan is to get like 3/4 of an acre and then build a mini home on it. And you can get mini homes now online. You can get plans for them and get the actual mini home put on the property for next to nothing. And when I say next to nothing, it's like $15,000 for a single bedroom house, and it has a bathroom, a kitchen, everything. And yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm up here on the feed live all the time. But yeah, so when I go to Florida, I'll work full time and save for all that, as long as I don't get in a car accident on the way there, right? But yeah, so God, man, I am so discouraged about this goddamn interview not going. What's up, Garrett Baker? How you doing, man? Oh, I can be an asshole. I appreciate you saying seem like a wonderful human. I can be an asshole. It took every ounce of humanity in me not to tell that person, like, I did go on a rant on Facebook though. I went on a total rant on Facebook and I think it's vital to be like honest and sometimes be like, dude, this fucking place is screwed up. Life is totally whacked and certain people are bad. like like it's just, you don't realize like how much when you say you're going to do something, not doing that can impact another human being's life. Like, it's just so I'm not one thing that you will never get from my live feeds is a consistent personality that's a persona that's or like, serious, like, here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to be 100%. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I'm going to say, this is fucking bullshit. Because it's like, oh my God. I tell you what, honestly, I got to be grateful. I am grateful I'm working. And I have a job where my employers trust me, but I wish that lady knew how hard I worked and the timeline I had to have the timeline I had to make to get all of this stuff done and content recorded, and Ray, the other guy that I work with, to get the content edited. And I mean, I just know that I will never, ever, 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 ever depend on another person saying that they're going to do something ever again. I'm just going to, somebody says they're going to do something, I'm going to say, okay. And if they don't, and I'm going to think in my head, they're not going to do their end of it. They're not going to fulfill it. And I'm just going to do everything I can on my end to be 100% having to ask nothing of anybody, expect nothing of anybody. That way I can always, if I'm disappointed, it's because it's my fault. And I was the cause of the disappointment. So, lesson learned. But yeah, if they ever see this channel, I want you to see that, because you earned that. You really, really, really were irresponsible with the way you scheduled this interview, and it's totally shady. Totally shady. I had to reach out to her, and I bumped the interview forward. I bumped it back. I changed the time on it to try to like, because she wasn't reaching back to me like she said she would. And here's the kicker, is I reached out like 3 weeks, I think like 2 weeks in advance when she originally told me to. I mean, man. Oh well, right? Oh well. You know, usually, so if one thing I'm definitely going to do is I'm definitely going to show the how to make a portable air conditioner. But after that, I think I'm probably going to end the channel, just because it's like, I'll talk with Ray about it. He's the guy who edits all the episodes. Just because this is just stupid. I do it so much, man. I put so much energy into this stuff, and it's not paying off like I had read in the channels that it said it would, and I've done everything that they've suggested for the YouTube algorithm. If I was a pretty woman or a really good-looking jack guy on steroids, and I had my shirt off during the interview the whole time, or I was exploitative and like made fun of people in a terrible way, my channel would blow up. It's like, that's the content that gets people to pay attention, which is like, okay, I guess that's where culture's at. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm in a bad mood, and I don't want to drag anybody that's watching into my crappy mood. So I appreciate the support, appreciate the thumbs up. If you want to do, or you want to see how I'm going to be building the, subscribe to the channel if you want to see how I'm building the portable air conditioner for under $100, and you can do it. It's real simple. It's not many parts. I'll have that up in the next couple of months. Appreciate everybody watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.